So going back to the tips, folks. So tip number one, it's okay if you're feeling anxiety before your interviews, during your interviews. It's completely fine. There's nothing to be. Don't let the fact that you're having anxiety cause you even more anxiety. If you're feeling anxiety, it's completely normal. It's completely fine. Every single or most people experience anxiety, folks. There's nothing wrong with you. It does not mean that it does not make you weak. It does not make you incompetent. It does not mean that you're a useless human being. Like, none of that. It's completely fine. If you feel anxiety, all it means is one thing. It means you're a human being, just like me, just like everyone else. I feel anxiety. Look, you think that, I mean, just because I might appear comfortable right now, do not assume I feel comfortable right now, okay? Like, I'm going live. I'm doing a live stream. I could be worried about, man, am I going to say something stupid? Are people going to start dropping out of my live stream? Are even people going to be watching this? I feel anxiety as well, folks. Everyone does, but you got to push through it, right? That's the whole point. So tip number one, if you're feeling anxiety, nervousness, your stomach is feeling funny and you're like, you can't even breathe, don't be so hard on yourself. It's completely fine for you to feel that anxiety. Accept the anxiety, embrace it, okay, and acknowledge it. Don't try to suppress it. Don't try to push it aside. By doing that, it's just going to make things worse. Then you're just going to keep thinking about, oh my God, I'm so anxious, I'm so nervous, blah, blah, this and that. Take a deep breath and accept the fact and acknowledge the fact that you are feeling anxiety. That's fine. And it just means that you're a human being. So don't feel bad about it. It's completely fine for you to feel anxious and nervous. I still feel it. Even and as a recruiter, like, I pick up the phone, I call on people I don't know all the time, right? Strangers, complete strangers who have not heard about me, who don't know about me. And by the way, given the stigma associated with recruiters out there, a lot of negative feedback on recruiters out there. I had to keep that as well before I'm calling people. I got to expect, okay, this person might really hate recruiters. And so I feel that anxiety, even though I make phone calls all the time, folks. I still feel it. Although the difference is, I'm at a point where my anxiety is like just a little bit. It's not as intense. It's not as strong as it used to be when I first started making these phone calls to candidates and people that I don't know. So look, spoiler alert, the anxiety is never going to completely disappear, folks. You might experience it. It's just going to be at a lower level. So look, if you're feeling anxiety and nervousness, it's completely normal. Don't feel bad. Don't put too much thought into it. Don't think that you're incompetent, that you're somehow less than other people. Everyone feels anxiety. And look, if you're someone who does not feel anxiety, hey, good for you. Then this live stream is not for you, right? But for those of you who do, if you're anything like me and if you feel anxiety, tip number one is completely normal. Accept it, embrace it, acknowledge it, because by suppressing it, it's only going to make things worse. So if you're feeling anxiety, tip number one is completely fine. It's completely fine. Nothing's wrong with you. You don't need to take any kind of medication or anything like that. It just means you're experiencing a human reaction to something that's outside of your comfort zone or something